Hey Sagittarius, I'm going to do you a quick, keep it under 20 minutes reading, general reading, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or where you might have some strong Sagittarius placements that might resonate. I hope you're doing well. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot, and I'll be including some oracle cards as well. The Empress, good start. Feeling creative, perhaps you are, Sag. Now maybe you're feeling you've got a creative spell coming on. You've got the Empress, so you may be, because this would be around about now, but possibly coming up with sort of time of your conception, many of you. And you might be having that sort of spring in your step, feeling as if you can do, you've got new ideas, creative ideas perhaps. A feeling that you possibly come out of a bit of a winter, maybe in winter, during the last winter you weren't feeling 100%, and you might be feeling more like, you know, let's say freshly inspired. Page of Pentacles. Now, as much as you're feeling inspired and maybe feeling like, you know, you've got plenty going on, you also might be having concern over finances, or wanting to invest in ideas that you're having, wanting to invest or reinvest in some things, but also at the same time questioning whether you have sufficient funds, for example, or could be somebody who's got strong Taurus placements, or is Taurus, who's offering you some kind of support. You might be offering a little bit of financial help to somebody else as well. Knight of Wands. So yeah, this could be, yeah, you taking action. It could be an obstacle. It could be that you're moving too fast as well. It's a bit like, you know, you have an idea, you have, you know, kind of like a reboot, wanting to do a lot more, let's say creatively, or just having new ideas, but maybe not paying attention to detail. You might be rushing into things. And need to pay attention probably to the finer details before you do. Nine of Wands, yes, you could be looking back over, or need to, not necessarily you're doing this, but it might be that you need to look back over the sort of work you've been doing, work you have accomplished, and then be able to take stock, be able to make a decision about what's worth investing in and what might not be. Yeah, but don't dwell too long and hard on that. But definitely take stock if you haven't already. Now it could be to do with wanting to travel or move around more. Maybe you haven't been doing very much in terms of travel, and you'd like to go and explore something as well. Now it could be very much be work related, because you've got the Nine of Wands here and the Knight of Wands here and the Empress, which is about your creativity and birthing new ideas. So it could be that you need to go exploring other options outside of possibly your immediate environment, that you might be putting on hold. Ace of Cups. Because you were loving what you were doing. You were enjoying what you were doing, Sagittarius, Sag. And it seems to me you get quite a lot of joy out of the things you do. Otherwise, well, Sagittarius, knowing you, if you don't enjoy it, you don't want to do it, you know, because you thrive on enthusiasm. So I wonder what could be coming in for you in terms of action, what action you might need to take, or action you might need to ask. Oh, you've got the Emperor, you've got Taurus again, energy. Funny, you have the Empress and the Emperor. They're both very strong call cards. So you'll probably be needing to implement things. If you have the Empress, these are the ideas coming into fruition that you need to put into operation. With the Emperor here coming in as an action you need to take is to actually go ahead and implement them without hesitation. Yeah. But I don't know where your attitude could be that you know how to generate income, you know how to, let's say, you know how things feel when things are stable in your material world, and you see yourself as pretty stable in those terms, because you're probably managing, even if it's not that easy, but you're somehow managing. Maybe other people see you as managing your business, your stuff very well. Maybe you need to pay more attention to how you manage your finances, for example. Yeah, and be careful, because other people, perhaps, or people within your environment, or even at home, need to stop dwelling on things that possibly haven't worked out. Like I said, you might be doing new ventures, starting new things, and you need not focus on when things that have not worked in your favour, for example, or other people who haven't been working with you, have been working against you, if that makes sense, and not to be concerned about if that has been the case. Yeah, okay, because it seems to me that there's you have everything you need. You might be worrying about things not working out, maybe between you, family members, maybe linked to your more personal life. You possibly want to stop being so concerned about things not working. Where things might have come unstuck before, then don't carry that chalice, that it will be a repeated cycle. Yeah, truth. You speak your truth. It seems to me that as long as you do that, you keep speaking your truth. You keep it and be direct without being too blunt. That, you know, that's your right. You have a right to speak your mind. It shouldn't be too difficult for you, but when you do, you know, and it could be the concerns that you have, and it could be that you're dealing with, as I said, family members, that it's fine for you to do that. And it could have been something you've recently accomplished. You could have recently started speaking more openly, more honestly, where you had, Four of Cups, being holding back from saying what you really want to say. And it's, you know, it's time that you say the things that you want to say, especially if you've been bottling things up. Yes, take charge, have authority, speak with authority, because by speaking with authority, having done, you know, having looked at 9 of Wands work or research you might have done, you know, like the Empress, like the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles too, speak it, you know, say it with authority. Don't be afraid that someone might not like you standing up or speaking up for yourself. It seems that's what you need to do. And trusting in the unknown. So you don't know the outcome of if you speak your truth and you're very clear and you speak with authority. Just trust. There might be a reconciliation, there could have been a fallout, and you might have to have, you know, honest discussions, look like they're on the horizon, whether that's directly or email or, you know, by telephone. But it would be advisable if you do this. And feel at one with yourself. It might be wise for you to get some, I don't know why I'm feeling this, sandalwood incense. Right, let's get a goddess guidance before I wind up your reading. Yeah, be strong. Stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Segment. I wonder if somebody has undermined your confidence as well, in some way. Yeah, you need to get near some water too, because if you get near water, as you know, a lake, river, could be the sea, even if you're lucky enough to live coastally. Recharge. And the weather's not so fabulous here at the moment, but it certainly does give you that reboot. If you do that, perhaps that's something that you're needing. You know, your soul is needing it, and you haven't been doing it. Let's just have a rebel deck. On the rebel deck, what have we got here? You're talented. You're talented and fucking amazing. So the world needs your power. Use your voice. And don't use it for dumb shit. So your voice is really important at the moment, and you may have felt dumbed down, and it's time for you to use that, you know, for your good, and possibly and most likely the good of other people too. But don't be afraid, and take initiative too. Here, you've got it all going on in your favour. Okay. was it, Sag? I hope it was helpful. Take care. Sending you lots of love. Bye.